Are we live? Oh, night,
Katie. Night. You got to wake up because we're doing a live.
Hi, everyone.
Hello.
We are in our dressing gowns. We have sleep masks on.
Which
Katie?
we won't have here, but yes, today it's my turn to actually share a product with you guys because particularly recently, trouble sleeping, waking up in the night, and it's a bit of a pain. Now, our Katie found this for me, and this is a actual little pot of magic.
It really is. Okay, I'm going to put the link in so you
pop
can
the link
read
in.
about it because this...
It's changed my sleep game. It really has. And honestly, it's one of those things that I can now go to sleep and stay asleep rather than keep waking up, going back, waking up. So you just take 1 or 2 drops of this nighttime.
20 minutes before sleep.
It tastes really nice, quite pepperminty. And I promise you, once you try it,
You will never go back.
You'll never go back. But I asked you to get this. Well, we were both saying we were having trouble sleeping, didn't we?
You were saying to me, well, we were going through our perimenopause issues.
Menopause. Oh.
Thumbs up.
How did that happen?
And, well, we were in a bit of denial, weren't we? We were like, no, we can't be.
Can't be happening to me.
And at the same time...
Sisters.
And one of the biggest effects for us both was really just broken sleep.
Yeah, horrible.
My sleep was really, really broken, and that just made me feel tired. But more than anything, I know this sounds really vain, my skin just looked really dull. I felt like the elasticity just went overnight.
You have no plumpness. I don't know why that particularly is. Well, I mean, why sleep makes such a difference to your skin, but it really, really does.
Yeah, so you said to me, Kate, can you search the whole blimming globe and find a natural, botanical little sleep drops that you could take before bed, and then I could benefit too because I would take these too. And I will say many people on Beauty in the Boutique, well, I don't know if you know this or not, but I am not paid by anyone to share any product, to buy in any product. There is never any affiliation. There is nothing. It's like if I find a product that I love, I will personally buy in that stock at scale to sell. Half the brands don't even know who I am.
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah. And, so it's not like brands go, oh, can you share this? We'll pay you. That has never happened and will never happen. And I'm not knocking that for people that do that. I'm not at all. But just for Beauty in the Boutique, it's if I find something and I become like, no, I really, really believe in this, then I will buy it in with my own money to share with you.
And we have to be obsessed with it for it to actually get onto store.
Yeah, which is why there's not loads of products on Beauty in the Boutique. It's just the ones we really, really love. And just don't take our word for it because it is award-winning.
Yeah, read up about it. It's amazing.
It is so good. There is a link somewhere which you can find. But for me, it doesn't make me feel groggy in the morning.
No, that's the other thing. I think it's maybe because it's natural.
Yeah, because it's all botanical and it just makes you feel it got rid of it, helped with my stress.
Yeah.
And I stopped having that broken sleep.
Yeah, the broken sleep is the worst. And I mean, there's lots of things that happens that creates broken sleep, isn't there? I mean, there's lots of things, but that definitely makes a difference.
So this we can't recommend enough, especially if you're going through perimenopausal symptoms or menopausal symptoms.
Yeah.
What we thought we'd do now is actually talk about more things that you could do tonight to even help.
Yeah, these are the sort of chats that Katie and I have regularly in the kitchen making a cup of tea. Just things that we found that helped and, that you might be able to find helpful as well.
So we've made some little notes that we may refer to of all the things...
Like newsreaders.
Yeah, of all the things that have helped us. And then, we're going to share them with you.
Yes.
And if you also, just a little caveat, we really want people's help at the end of this video, don't we?
Yes.
At the end of this live,
Yes.
we want to ask your opinion on something.
Yes.
So if you can stay to the end, stay to the
It
end.
will help us.
It would
greatly.
really help us. Or if you're watching this on playback and you're like, I don't want to hear about more how you sleep, you fast forward this bit and just get to that bit. Okay, Katie,
Right.
you go.
Tips now.
Move in.
One of the main things I have, especially, I don't know if this is just a Perry thing, but getting so hot, and I hate being hot
Yeah.
when I sleep.
Yeah.
So there's a few things that I've started to do. This is, I don't know if this is a thing, I'm
Yeah.
just doing it for myself. Cotton sheet,
Oh, pure cotton.
sheet, and then I put my duvet over the top of the sheet. And I'll tell
I
you.
don't understand.
I'll tell
Sorry,
you
that's
for
my
why.
dyslexia kicking in.
So I'm getting into bed.
Yeah.
Okay, so I've got my nice bedding.
So you have 100% cotton.
Yeah.
I understand that
Yeah.
because that helps people breathe.
Then-
That helps breathe.
lay down, my next layer, just a flat cotton sheet.
Oh.
That's my next layer. Next,
So you're sleeping on a cotton sheet and then you have a cotton
on
sheet
top.
under your cotton
so
duvet.
I'm like a sandwich. I'm
Oh,
the
you're
filling of
Katie Sandwich.
I'm the filling
You're
of the
the
sandwich.
filling.
So I put my cotton sheet over me.
Yeah.
Then I put my duvet over the top of that. Now the
Genius.
reason is when I
yeah.
get hot, just kick off the duvet, but you've got something just
Yeah, because
Can't sleep like that.
I can't sleep without anything.
No.
I was going to say without anything on top of me.
just a perfume.
But I like the feeling of being cocooned.
Yeah, security.
That
isn't it?
feels secure.
And you have to tuck your feet in.
Yeah.
Like a
Did
little.
you do that?
I do that.
I do that.
You lift up and tuck.
Oh my, Katie, this is weird. I've got to tell you, we discovered we have the same sort code on our bank details.
Your husband wasn't as impressed with
No,
that.
but we're impressed. Anyway,
yeah.
that's another thing in common.
And we're both
I
called
have to
Katie.
have, and it's both spelt with an IE.
Amazing.
I do the same. I have my feet have to feel like they're fully tucked
Yeah.
in. If it's like too wafty at
No,
the ends,
not safe.
no-
When
Katie,
you lay in
this is
bed,
weird.
when you lay in bed, if
Yeah.
it's new bedding,
Yeah.
do you do like star shapes in bed?
Yeah. This is really embarrassing, but I've had a blanket since I was newborn, and I still go to bed. Isn't that
A little
awful?
blanket.
For my feet, because it's like all the little silky cold
Yeah.
bits at the end of my bed,
Yeah.
and then I like kind of like playing with the silky.
This has turned into a different
this
life.
Is weird. I'm sharing too much. Anyway,
The other thing though, saying that about silk pillowcase really does help you stop getting really hot. I find it really
and it stops
helps.
me getting really bad bedhead.
And crinkly face.
I don't know if I think it helps smoothness, but I don't think it would ever stop wrinkles.
Oh, I don't think it
appearing.
stops wrinkles, but
Yeah.
you know when I wake up and I'll have a handprint or like a, that. If you get a silk pillowcase, it genuinely, you don't get that creasing. Not so much anyway, I don't.
Well, yeah, I just find it for my hair, just to get less bedhead.
Yeah,
for that.
it's definitely better. But that's like one little thing you can do.
Yeah.
just
So
to
I'm
keep
loving
you
the
cool.
I'm loving the sheets.
Yeah, and then
I like that
never
idea.
have the heating on in my room. Always turn it off because I'd rather be cold and get warmer than be too warm.
Yeah. This is where we're different. God, Katie. No.
That could have been a claim.
Yeah, that could have been a claim. No, so I hate getting into bed and feeling cold, especially cold feet. So I like to have the heating on, keep it toasty. But then I like to have a window open,
Yeah.
even in the winter, because I like the feeling of
Yeah, you
of
need to have
fresh-
sort of
yeah.
breeze in there. But
Yeah.
these are things that I've just found that they help me sleep
Yeah.
better. That I
Yeah.
mean, everybody's different, aren't
Yeah.
they? But that's definitely some tips. And also, not so much at the moment because it's winter here, but in the summertime, I'll have like those little hand fans
Oh,
that you
yeah.
can have like on a stand,
Yeah.
and just a little one, just that when you wake up and you're boiling, it's just a
Yeah.
quick
Oh,
waft to
I
get
like
you back
that
to
art
sleep.
idea.
I mean,
Yeah, because I don't know if I want a big fan by my bed because
No.
I don't necessarily want the look of that
No.
necessarily.
No.
So I like the idea of a little hand fan.
yeah, so that's just another little tip that I found that helps. Other thing is things like getting to sleep before you go to bed.
Yeah.
I was away with one of my friends this weekend.
Oh, you got
and
another friend?
No.
There's another
Oh,
friend.
I was
I'm
on my-
not the only one.
I was away
Well,
on
this is
my own this
embarrassing.
week. I was on my own for a weekend. And my friend had these glasses, they're like amber tinted.
Oh, yeah.
And it's because they block out blue light, so from your TV or your computer
Yeah.
or your phone. And I found that she was telling me that blue light is like daylight. So in the daytime,
Yeah.
the blue light makes you feel awake and alert, right?
Yeah.
So when it's nighttime and it gets dark, your body produces melatonin, which helps you
Yeah.
get into sleep mode. But if you still got your phone and things like
Yeah.
at you, your brain
Yeah.
is still thinking it's daytime.
Oh.
So to help you trick it, you can put glasses on, blue blocking glasses, or there are apps that you can get on your phone so you can actually change like the colour, the tone on your
I
phone.
can do that on my iPhone actually, because at 9 o'clock this is another good tip, I set my phone to go dim.
Yeah.
So it doesn't look totally bright. But I guess if you were watching TV, you would still be getting that blue light through the screen.
I mean, again, it's not, getting ready for bed, it's trying to get a bit of time before.
Saying that, Katie, I tell thee what to do.
Tell thy. What have you got into Old English?
And it's a little bit similar to those amber glasses.
Mm.
I like to have the light. I turn off all the lights in the ceiling, and I just put on a couple of lamps.
Yeah.
And one of the lamps is like one of those salt lamps, so it's kind of orangey.
Mm-hmm.
And when that's on, it gives a really lovely amber glow. And that does it actually. The reason I have that on is because I've got so many animals. I'm like, come on, we're gonna get. It's I want to let them know that it's
time to
it's going to be time to settle down and chill a bit. But as I've been doing that, it's actually been making me feel quite chill.
Yeah, definitely.
And having the lamps, it just makes it feel more cozy, and it signifies that it's kind of
relax time.
It's relaxed time.
It's like, you know, when you go in to have like a massage, you go to a spa or something.
Yeah.
They always have dim lighting and nice music.
Yeah, they
It's
never have
soothing.
like big full-on strip lights, do
No,
they?
that would be awful. Yeah, I'd want my money back.
I think that's torture.
But it's just setting the mood and getting you ready for sleep, that kind of thing. Now, this is something you actually taught me.
Oh, what's that?
You've taught me something.
Oh.
You know, when you go to bed and you lay in bed and your thoughts are going around your brain, you're like, oh, I've got to do this, and what about that?
I'm
And I
terrible
haven't
for
done
that.
this yet.
Yeah.
And that doesn't set up sleep. That's when you start to worry and panic.
Yeah.
So getting a nice notebook. Before, I would just write something down on a bit of paper, but you said to me to get a nice notebook so it
Something
actually
pretty.
feels nice next to your bed.
Yeah, it's got to look like aesthetically, like it looks like you'd want to write in it with your neatest handwriting.
Like it belongs there.
Yeah.
First day at school, kind of.
First day at school. Nice pen, pretty notebook, and then just basically just brain dump
Yeah.
anything that's on your mind or anything that you've got to think about the next day or any of your worries. Write it down and then it's out of your head.
Yeah.
It's so out of your head. Another thing that I actually haven't done for the last 2 weeks, because I think, if I'm honest, like work's been so manic, I've just been.
Well, this is the thing, you're not perfect.
No.
You can't do all these things all
Yeah.
the time. It's just little tips that can
Yeah.
help when you do have time.
But one thing that me and Crispy and my husband were doing, we definitely did this for all of January, and then typically it's like you put your best foot forward in January, and then by sort of March it's
Back
not
to
there, so-
McDonald's.
back to the Golden Arches. So
Not affiliated.
So I will get back to this, but I call this marinating your brain for happy, nice thoughts while you sleep. Because I'm a bit of a hippie at heart, and I think if we marinate our brains with happiness before we go to sleep, I think it just makes for nicer dreams.
Yeah, it does. Definitely
And
does.
something that I'll tell you. So what me and Crispian do, we're doing in January, which I thoroughly recommend, is we'd take it in turns to ask the following questions. So the first question would be, what was the like 3 happy things of the day? And we'd take it in turns, and it was just a nice little catch up, because we'd be like looking at each other on the pillow like this, and it's just like,
I'm the other side. That's not true.
because sometimes with your partner you don't get that chance to connect, do you?
Don't. You're like ships in the
So
night,
it was
aren't
just
you?
like, so it was like the 3 happy things from the day, kind of like gratitude type thing. And there were some days, I'm going to be honest, that, we might have to really think about, but it's challenging yourself to look for the little things in life that actually make you feel the happiest.
Yeah.
So that was the first question. The next question was, what one thing have we learned from the day? So I found that really useful. And I was interested to know what Crispian had learned.
Yeah, this is the thing. If you don't ask,
How
you're
to
not going to
stack
know.
the dishwasher properly.
Correctly.
How to fold up his clothes. Why not to mix colours in the washing machine.
He's learning.
You know, no, in all seriousness, it was things like, you know, a little life lesson in the day. And then the last thing, which was my favourite, because it was like, ooh, nice. It was, we'd say to each other, what one thing did we appreciate about each other in that day? That was really nice.
Like marriage counselling stuff, isn't it? That's really good.
It was really nice because the days just go past, and I don't know about you and you, but there are times where you just don't feel like you've properly connected with your partner.
I totally agree. This is why when you actually book, you do get the chance to go out for dinner or something.
Yeah.
I always go out and I think, oh, I do like you. You are
This
nice.
is why we're together.
Yeah, but you just take it for granted because you're just busy, aren't you?
Yeah.
Everybody, you have to just make that time, don't you?
So one thing that Katie, you shared with me to do a couple of weeks ago, it was actually on a live tip on another masterclass, and I have been doing, is you said to me, right, get ready for bed an hour before you actually want to go to bed.
Yeah, I set a little timer on my phone to say it's an hour before bed.
So for example, I'll try and be in bed and actually have my eyes closed by 11. But if I go to get ready for bed at like 10, take my makeup off, have my pajamas on, you know, like I've wiped down the kitchen, done all of that, and then so that dead on 11, I am ready to go to bed. And you also said just spend, even if it's 15 minutes before you want to go to sleep, reading something.
Yeah.
Not on your phone.
Yeah.
But reading something physical.
Yeah. Yeah, I do. Even if it's just a magazine or anything, it just it switches your brain off, I think.
Yeah. What are you reading at the moment?
Well, I'm reading, actually, this isn't brain switch off, I'm reading a book called Seeker. It's actually about like Cromwell's Britain. It's very dull, but maybe that's why it gets me to sleep. It's like a history lesson.
Yeah.
And then what I do is it's fiction, but I read it, and then I have to go on Wikipedia and see who these people are.
Oh, that's good. So is it true? It's like a true.
It's set in a true set of time.
Oh, is it
and
a
then
fiction?
It's
fictional
a fiction,
book?
yes.
Yeah.
But it's
Got
set
you.
in old England.
That's something that I need to learn to love, is reading fiction.
Yeah, because you're very much a learner, aren't you?
Yeah, I am obsessed with learning. And sometimes I feel like fiction would be great because it would turn my brain off. But sometimes the thought of reading fiction, I'm like, why am I learning about someone's imagination? This never happened, and I can't. It's like when I was little, I couldn't watch cartoons because I was like, these are made up. I'm not watching real life. That's weird, isn't it?
That is weird.
That is weird.
I still watch
Tom and Jerry
cartoons.
would come on.
And you'd get out War and Peace. And there was me just sitting on my cereal.
I know that. So I really do want to learn to enjoy fiction. But do you know what it is? Actually, I was speaking to someone who did feel the same way about this. And I said, when I read fiction, I feel like and this is the wrong attitude. This is totally the wrong attitude. But when I read fiction, I feel like I'm wasting my time because I'm not gaining anything.
Yeah,
from
I
it.
know what you're saying.
But I guess I am, because you gain excitement and switch off and just escapism,
yeah,
don't
it's just
you?
like watching a film, isn't it? It's just
Yeah, because I watch a
turns it
film
off.
and they're make believe.
Yeah. It's just, I think people
interesting.
just go for different things, don't they?
Do you know what it might be? Is I don't know if this is sharing too much, but I am like, I'm a dyslexic. No, I have dyslexia.
No.
I have dyslexia. And sometimes if I feel like I've got to read and really focus, I at least want to focus on something that I'm gaining from. Whereas I'd have to really, like, I don't know,
know what you mean.
sometimes, like, when I read something, I forget it instantly.
Well, this is why I just do little chapters at a time. I can't read
Yeah.
like loads in one sitting.
No.
I have to do like little chapters.
Yeah.
But again, it's like just getting a bedtime routine
A
together, isn't
bedtime
it?
routine. What's your bedtime routine then?
Well, oh God, I sound really old. Now I'm going to bed before my whole family. They're still all awake.
Really? What
Yeah.
time's that then?
About 7:30, 8:00.
No,
Yes,
is
true.
it?
Yeah, because I'm trying this
I
new
just
thing
what
of.
about in the summer? It'll be too much going on.
It might change in the summer, but at the moment,
Yeah.
I feel like
Yeah.
I need sleep. I just
Yeah.
really feel, and I've really felt the benefits of
Yeah.
sleeping better. So my routine is out. Say I'll go to bed about 8:00.
Will you actually be asleep at 8 o'clock?
No.
Oh, well, that's what I take as when you say I go to bed.
I'll be in
That to
bed.
me is sleep.
No. Sleep about 10:30, 11.
Oh, well, yeah,
I
I
like to
couldn't
get
concur
into
with
bed.
that.
Then I'll do like a little bit of reading.
Oh, so
I like
you go to bed not to sleep, you go to bed to chill.
chill time.
Oh, I've never done
But
that.
I don't tell my family.
Has anyone else done that? That's a really good idea.
Well, I
you
sort of-
actually go to your bed to chill.
Well, I tell my family I'm going up to sort things out for tomorrow. I actually just get into bed. Ooh. Awful, isn't it?
What,
I
like
lie to
sort
my
out their school
family.
uniforms?
And then
I'm just going upstairs to sort everything out for everyone tomorrow.
Then I'll just get my phone and text them and go, it's bedtime now. Go to sleep because mummy's already in bed.
So, what's your chill out routine then? So
So-
you're in bed at 8.
I'm in bed about 8:30. Then I'll
Yeah.
read a chapter of my book.
Yeah.
I do a little bit of colouring in.
Oh, cute.
Just because I find it,
yeah,
again,
relaxing.
it switches my brain
Yeah.
off. And then, the other thing I do, I don't like saying to-do list because it's boring.
Yeah.
But I'll write down a few things I need to do for tomorrow.
Oh, yeah, I do
Because
that.
if I do that, it sets your best foot forward. So when I wake up in the morning, I know what's happening. My
Yeah.
clothes are ready. I've talked about that before.
Yeah.
But my clothes are ready. I know what I'm wearing. I know what things I have to get done that
Yeah.
day. And it just sets you up. There's nothing worse than getting up and nothing's done. You don't know what you're
Yeah.
going to wear. There's still washing up in the sink.
I think planning your I don't want to say planning your outfit. It sounds like too much work, but organising what you're going to wear the night before or at some point the day before is such a game changer because more than anything, it stops you staying in a style rut because
Yeah.
when you don't know what you're going to wear and you're in a rush in the mornings, you automatically pull out the thing that you know is a fail safe that works.
You've probably got 3 or 4 things that you always wear.
That you always wear, and you end up that way getting in a style rut because you're always wearing those same things. But when you actually take 2 minutes, just be like, right, I'm going to wear that tomorrow. You are a little bit more creative, and I think it helps you get more wear out of what you already own in your
That's
wardrobe.
actually a really good tip.
Because a lot of the time, all of us do what I'm like, do the whole like, oh, this whole thing, bung that on.
Yeah.
We get in a style rut, and then we end up going, oh, I haven't got anything to wear, and then we end up going shopping again,
Yeah.
which we shouldn't. Because I imagine all of us
Yeah.
own a lot of clothes
Yeah,
that we
you're
could
not wearing.
not wear, and it's about shopping your own stuff that you already own. Isn't
Yeah,
it?
and again, I know this is a bit off topic, but it's almost like the stuff that you've got most in your wardrobe is probably the stuff you spent the most on, and the stuff that you wear every day tends to be your jeans, your t-shirts, your casual wear, which you may well have not spent as much on. So get as much wear out of it as possible.
Yeah, agreed. Katie, we haven't got a stutter. It's just we've got the same name. Right. Another thing that you told me about, this was at the start of the year, you said that you were avoiding drinking wine before bed.
Yeah.
Why is
Difficult, I know. But again, on my quest for finding better sleep, cutting back on alcohol before bed, I
Yeah.
mean, it's a game changer. But I want to be able to still have something nice. So sometimes if I don't want to have like caffeine or something before bed, it's finding something. So for me, I like sparkling water with like some fruit in it, or I mean, anything that just feels a bit more grown up. They do those like sour orange type drinks, and they just make you feel like you're having a grown up drink, but at the same time it's not alcohol.
So it's replacing that drink that feels like a treat with a non-alcoholic drink but it's still got to feel like a treat. And I think one of the biggest things is when you get out a nice wine glass, just the fact that it's a wine glass makes it feel like a treat. So if you're going to have a non-alcoholic drink, make sure you've got a really lovely like heavy tumbler.
Yes, it just
or
feels
put
special.
it in the wine glass so it feels special. So your brain is still thinking that
Yeah.
it's that.
And the thing is as well, just with not drinking so much, like in the evening,
Yeah.
it's now I'm seeing the benefits of the sleep, which is making
Yeah.
the alcohol outweigh itself, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Because I know if I drink that glass of wine, I'm going to feel not as good as if I hadn't have drunk it, kind of
Yeah.
thing. And when you do drink wine or drink whatever, if you drink alcohol, your sleep isn't real sleep. It's like it's a sedative. So it doesn't actually take you into
interesting.
that deep sleep state where your body repairs itself,
Yeah.
and that's the really good bit of sleep. But if you're not reaching that, you never actually...
Because it's that deep sleep, which is what you might hear, like when people say beauty sleep, it's actually deep sleep. And that is when all of our cells start to regenerate faster than it would in the day. And also that deep sleep helps our bodies create more growth hormones. And although we've stopped growing,
Not outwards.
although we stop growing, you still produce those growth hormones. But
Yeah.
certainly as you get into like perimenopause, menopause, those growth hormones start declining. You know, you don't produce
even
as
more.
much.
Yeah.
Which is why, and growth hormones are related to collagen production. So when you've not had a great amount of sleep, it's why your skin feels like it's losing bounce and elasticity.
Because it is, really, isn't it? It's not
Well, you just haven't
rejuvenating
produced
itself.
enough growth hormones the night before to kind of give you that extra sort of pep to your skin. And I think that's why people call it beauty sleep.
Yeah.
You know, little bit of knowledge for you
A
there.
little bit of
Katie.
knowledge. Thank you very much.
So, we got anything else that we want to share with people?
No, I think we've covered all our angles.
I think we have as well. Love to know your thoughts. What helps you?
Yeah.
Now, we did want to ask you something at the end of this video. Don't switch off just yet.
There's more. There's more.
So, I came into work this morning,
You've had an idea.
and I quite often come into work and go, Katie, I've had an idea.
She's full of them.
You say to me that's what's going to be on my
It is
my
going to be on your gravestone. Yeah.
So, I had this idea last night, and I told it to Crispy and my husband, and he was like... But then I told it to Katie, my work wife,
Work wife.
and in real life, like my best mate.
True.
And you were like, no, let's do it.
Yeah.
But then we divided Beauty and the Boutique HQ.
Yeah. Then the seeds of doubt were planted.
Because then the seeds of doubt were planted, and people were like, no, you can't do that. No. What if you say something wrong?
Yeah, we wouldn't.
Oh, da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Anyway, so what we wanted your thoughts on. The idea was, what if Katie and I took you to work with us live? Okay? Live stream working with me and Katie. I'm not saying it'd be a full day because
We're not that interested.
you'd end up wanting to get paid. But what if we took you to work with us for an hour, maybe two, people could dip in, dip out,
Yeah.
or watch it on replay, fast forward for the best bits or the bits that went wrong. And
Bloopers.
the bloopers. And it was just at work with me and Katie.
Yeah, just in our day-to-day life.
Just in our day-to-day life, we could take you to a meeting. We could
Show you some video editing.
we could show you what we're filming, how we film it. You could come on lunch with us.
Yeah.
We would probably stop at taking you to the toilet.
Nobody needs to see that. That would be extra. That would be extra time. We'll have to not go to the toilet all day.
Yeah, we'll have to wear our little nappies.
Nappies.
Yeah. So, yeah, would you want to see that? I'm not saying we'd do it every week.
It's just like spending the day in the office with
Yeah,
us, isn't it? If you could
yeah.
actually, if you can't physically be here, it'd be
Yeah.
really nice if you joined us.
Because I think
virtually.
we'd have loads to share.
Yeah, I think so
I think
too.
we'd have lots to share, lots to show you. That it might be a bit boring though. I don't
Also,
know.
people could comment in. We could have a look back.
Yeah,
we
you
can
could
see-
you could like have questions come up. Well, we could say, do you want to ask us a question live?
Yeah.
Join us for a live. Like we
Yeah.
did that tech test the other week, didn't we? That
yeah.
went. Oh, that was embarrassing. That was awkward, wasn't it? Because it didn't work.
But it would be to invite people in.
People
would
liked
be brilliant.
watching us doing that tech test live. Effectively, it was just us at work, but live.
Yeah.
Um,
Who doesn't want to see that?
who doesn't?
Plenty.
So the other thing was, do people want to ask us a question? Now, I might be a little bit edgy here, Katie.
Oh, what's she going to say now?
I was going to say...
She's gone off script.
She's gone off script. This is not what I planned.
I did not sign up for this.
Well, I thought we could try and retry this tech test of saying, right, say if we wanted... Someone watching now could ask us a question.
And we could try and answer
We
it.
could try and answer it. But the only thing is, because when questions come in, typed questions, I can't cope with it. I don't know. My brain just doesn't work like that. But if we were to press and you came on and you were live with us, you could ask us a question. So I might just see if I can do that.
Do you remember how to do this?
No, which is why I thought I'd test it now. But essentially,
Let's go for
you're experiencing live work with us, because this is how Katie and
You
I...
could have this all the time.
Yeah, this is how Katie and I attempt to run a business together. So, what did I do last time?
You have to
if you're not
invite someone.
interested,
Oh, yeah.
like you can
go.
don't feel like you've got to stay. We won't get offended.
But we would like to know what your sleep tips
Yes.
are.
Yeah, and do you want to see us live work?
Yeah.
Okay.
Test.
But now what we're going to do is actually see if we can get someone live with this.
To ask
There
a
might not
question.
be anyone that wants to come live.
Doesn't someone have to request and then we accept?
I don't know.
Oh no, we're not doing this again. What does that mean? Oh, we might have to. Oh no.
Hang on, what's that star thing there? No, what was it, Katie?
It's not that.
Oh God, where's Tash today? Tash is in a meeting. Tash normally helps us.
Now, I'm sure someone has to request to join and then we accept it. I'm pretty sure.
Oh, so someone sends us a request.
Yeah.
Well,
does anyone else know how to do this?
no, well,
again?
let's not ask that question, because that's what people spent time with us last time. We'll really end up like pissing people off, won't we? Genuinely.
Learn.
Does anyone want to ask us a question live? Anyone want to ask us a question live? We will answer. Well, I want to say anything, but
Well, within reason, yes.
so someone would have to do us a request.
I think so.
Well, let me put my little.
Oh!
Allow viewers to request to join you on this video. Okay, well, I've turned that on.
That helps.
Are these all people?
I think so.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm going to send people invitations, and then they can see if they want to come on a live with us. I'm adding someone right now, so they might have even been sent a little invitation.
Oh, they might not.
No, I've added them, so let's
Oh,
see.
yes, it's adding.
Yeah.
Oh, God, this is such a repeat from the other time.
No, this is actually awful, isn't it, Kate? Like, it's awful. We don't even know.
Painful.
And I'm really sweating in this dressing gown.
Should we derobe?
Yeah. Don't look. We're taking our robes off.
Ooh. It's us, really.
No. Oh, look.
Oh.
No, genuinely, I'm really hot.
Oh.
Right, hang on. So, okay, I don't think that person maybe wanted to come on a live with us, so I'll turn that off.
Try another one.
Yeah, okay, I'm gonna see. There's a lady called. Oh, what's that say? You can't added.
Try.
Oh. Suzanne Edmonds. I think she might want to. I don't know why.
Send invitation.
I'm just gonna send invitations.
Oh, can't hear you. Oh
God, what have I pressed?
Oh. Can you hear us now?
Ourselves.
Nita,
Have
can you
we?
hear us?
Have we muted ourselves, Kate? I think I might actually turn this live off out of shame.
Oh.
Someone declined us.
We can't do this every week. We really do have to work out how to do this.
Right, hang on. Oh, can you go and ask Molly if people can hear us?
I'm just.
I'm going to have to take this. Sweating. So Anita's saying can't hear us, so let me see.
Keeps going down and up.
Oh, what keeps going down? No. Was that throughout the whole video then? People Oh no, Katie, what if we've done the whole video?
Oh.
What if we've done the whole video and no one can hear us?
Oh. Is that on there?
No, I turned that up.
No, I
what
mean,
if
is
I got
it
it on
pinching?
silent? No, that's not on silent.
Finding my
Oh,
humility.
Joe said sound is better now.
Oh.
God, what if with the whole has the whole video been like that with the whole sound issue? Well, that'd be awful.
Dear goodness me.
Because we have to work ourselves up to
Oh
do it
no,
live,
so
don't
you
we?
just now.
Oh, good.
Oh, thank you, Joe.
Oh, good. Thank you, Joe.
Okay.
Do you know what? Because I know we'll get more and more used to doing lives
And get better at it.
and get better at it. But it is a little bit nerve-wracking, isn't it? Sometimes
Terrifying at some points, yes.
I'm going to see if anyone else wants to join us. What if I'm going to add Sue.
Oh, I see. These are people that are watching, so you can go.
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm going to see if Sue wants to join us on a live and ask us a question. No?
No, fair.
I understand. I wouldn't want to ask me anything. I totally understand. Let's try if Joe wants to ask us a question and join us on our live.
Oh.
You can make up a question. We're at this point. No, thank you, Joe. No.
Oh,
Joe.
adding.
Oh no, but I don't think Joe wants to join us.
Oh, that's fair.
Yeah, we understand. Totally understand. We probably won't want to join us ourselves, but
I don't want.
you don't even want to join
I'm
me.
leaving.
You're only here because of
Hey.
Can I just tell you, this means so much to us that someone actually wants to join us.
Somebody wants to talk
Genuinely,
to us.
it really does. Hiya, how are you?
So
Oh,
I do have a question.
hang on, what's your name? It hasn't come up. Sorry.
It's Joe.
Oh,
It's Joe.
Joe. Oh, thanks, Joe. That's so sweet of you. I really appreciate it. Thank you, Joe. What I'm going to say, just for accepting our live, because I realise that it's a big ask. I'm going to ask the happiness team, which are Beauty and the Boutique happiness team, to set you up with a £50 gift code. So you can treat yourself to anything you like on Beauty and the Boutique. So happiness team, if you're watching this, please sort out Joe with a £50 gift voucher, because honestly, we're grateful for mates, aren't we?
We really are.
Thank you. Okay, Joe. Yeah, how are you doing today?
What's your question?
I'm actually a new mum, so I have a 12-week-old baby on my knee, which is why I'm sleeping. She's just asleep, so
What's her name?
she's called Javine.
Oh,
So cute. Congratulations.
Yeah.
Oh.
I do have a sleep-related question. It's for when you don't really get much sleep.
yeah.
Yeah, what's the best revival? You know, how do you revive yourself when you've had a long night with, you know, maybe interrupted night
I've
sleep?
got a couple of ideas, but Katie,
Well, I was only going to say, from having a baby, I mean, good luck to you. It's so hard. My thing was, every time they went to sleep, I went to sleep, because your sleep is so important. Forget the chores, forget all the jobs that you need to do. Your most important thing is to get sleep for yourself, so then you can be the best that you can be in the daytime. But unfortunately, you just need to get through that bit to get to.
I feel guilty in the day, like having a napping, because I'm thinking in my head all these things that I need to do, and the list is just getting longer. And
I couldn't understand how anybody managed to achieve anything, because I couldn't do anything. But I had some really good advice from my mum, and just said, forget it. Guilt is an absolute wasted emotion. In 10 years' time, you'll be thinking, why was I worrying about that? Or getting those clean dishes done, or it's irrelevant. Spend time with your lovely baby. Just do lots of kissing and sleep when you can. That's my advice.
And I do think when it's all the pressure that we put on ourselves, isn't it? Like, if you I shouldn't be sleeping in the day or napping in the day when my baby naps, because I need to be doing this, I need to be doing that, I need to be making their food, or getting their bottles ready, or, you know, or sorting out the dishwasher, or I mean, who actually care? Like, like you say, even in a year's time, will that one chore still be an issue? But I think so much is, you know, sleep lack of sleep really does affect your hormones, your levels of your just how your ability to cope with the day, and you've got enough to cope with. So just throw away that guilt, because I don't think it's coming from anyone else other than what you're telling yourself. And I think success as a mother is doing what you feel is right for you and your baby, and not what you think other people are judging you for.
Absolutely. Just throw it out the window. You do what you want to do, and please, when your baby falls asleep, grab 20 minutes. Don't do anything else. Don't get dressed. Don't brush your hair. Just sleep and enjoy it, because it's gone in a heartbeat as well. So I hope that helps.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Thank you so much.
Thank you for joining us, and congratulations. And for what it I mean, your skin looks absolutely incredible. You would never never know in a million years that you just had a newborn baby, or you were sleep deprived, because you absolutely
the bags.
But
that's what glasses were invented for.
And if you, I mean, I wouldn't even imagine I wouldn't be recommending to do this, because I actually think just lean into you more, not lean into what others are telling you or what you think other people would expect of you. But something that does really help with puffiness, which you can do pretty much for free, is just getting ask one of your mates to go out and get you some green tea. Make the green tea, put the green tea in an ice cube tray, put it in the freezer, and then when your eyes are particularly puffy, just get one of those ice cubes, put it in a thin towel, muslin or something, and just gently just around the orbital bone. That will really help take down puffiness, because it's got the really good caffeine in it from the green tea. And then something else that you can do if you don't even have the time for that is something that I teach the girls at work to do, actually, if you've got like a puffy face, is to just tap round your eyes. Doesn't have to be hard. Tap round your eyes, and then sort of press all around your eyes. And then when you get to here, you're going to sorry, it looks like I'm swearing. Sorry, Joe, I'm not swearing. You need to make these scissor fingers, and then you're going to go where you will tap round here and press. You're getting all the drainage. Then you want to go scissor fingers like that, quite vigorously, and then you do it for a little bit longer than that, and then down your neck to your collarbone, and keep and then
feel it,
and you'll feel it, and you'll actually feel, it sounds gross, but it's quite satisfying, because you actually feel like stuff drained down from here down the back of your throat. So it's just waking up all the drainage, and
it just wakes you up, I think. And with the ice cubes, that alone just will make you feel a little bit more awake.
I'm not telling you to do anything, Joe, other than to just sleep when your baby sleeps. But if you wanted to, you could do that.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Listen, thank you, Joe, for joining us. We can't tell you how much we appreciate it, and I will personally ensure that you get your £50 gift voucher, so you can
spend it on yourself
and treat yourself. And thank you for supporting us. We really honestly, I'm just so grateful.
Thank you, Joe. It's so nice to see
you.
Bye,
Joe.
Bye.
Oh, that's so nice.
That was so lovely,
Joe. I don't know actually how to end the conversation, which is like being at a party and being like,
I know how to do it.
Joe knows.
Oh, how do you do it, Joe? I need to learn.
On my screen, there's a little X in the top left corner of my box, and if I press the X, it says leave broadcast.
Okay.
Joe, because
we'll leave it to you, Joe. Oh, lovely. Oh, wasn't that lovely?
Honestly, I love speaking to all these people. People are so
also,
lovely.
it's like people are real out there, because for us, we'll just see like the odd thumbs up or the odd heart, and it just, and you know, nice that people at the other end of the screen And it's like making new mates.
It is like making new
Yeah,
friends. It's like
that's
you're
really nice.
bringing people in. I love it.
Thank you for watching. Thank you for all your support. We totally understand if we invite you for a live and you don't want to do it. Totally understand. I'd probably decline myself.
I would decline,
but I don't have a choice.
That's why I block you when you ring me.
That's why you got my number.
I really hope you guys have got some good tips as well, and we'd love to hear anything that you've got for us, any tips that you might have.
Have a lovely rest of the week, and send you all lots of love.